Hello lovely Scorpio, thank you for tuning in to your January 2016 reading, first month of a brand new year. Absolutely fantastic energy, fingers crossed it's going to continue into the later stages of 2016. It's Lorien Witch here. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a witch, astrologer, tarot reader, and I'm here to give you general guidance for your sign. So this would be a sun sign, rising or moon sign Scorpio. And being a Scorpio sun myself, I thought we'd do a little bit of a explanation with a new deck that actually one of my viewers and requesters of readings actually sent me this deck. Absolutely, thank you so much. I will thank you on every single video that I do with them. And this is actually the Wildwood Tarot by Mark Ryan and John Matthews, illustrated by Will Worthington. So it's a wonderful, earthy, but also cold, wintry deck for me. And I was looking through it and I thought, actually, this is quite a nice, calming, cleansing deck. So I thought that I would use this for your 2016 January guidance. Now then, let me take a look and see what comes up for you. So as usual, we have the 4 cards, one representing a week approximately in energy of the month, and then we have the Oracle card here, which is the Earth Magic Oracle card, to just represent the overall feeling of the month. Now then, first week of 2016 and January, we have the 9 of Vessels. Now this is typically the 9 of Cups. And as you can see, he's pretty happy. He's in deep concentration. I believe that this guy is actually going through a bit of law of attraction. It seems to me that he is being a bit more in touch with his inner ethereal being and trying to draw in a lot of blessings. Now, people may be very strapped for cash in the first week of January, so I think now it's time to focus on how you can manage financially, but also manage your dreams. It seems like it could be quite a good time for you to maybe dream a little bit. It's all this kind of consciousness of the new year. Everybody will be thinking, this is my year, you know, this is where I'm going to get things sorted, this is where I'm going to get what I need, this is where I'm going to get what I want, and how I can manifest that, and how I can do my best this year. So I think that you are going to be pretty much in the same boat as all those other people, and this is where the energy and the drive in this card in the first week will meet you. So you should feel like you can go out there and do whatever you can to achieve your dreams. And I do feel that people are going to be responding to that with you, and you're going to be responding to other people's requests for fulfillment there as well. So that's a really good card, really nice feel about it, and I'm very happy that that's come out for us in January 2016. So we now have the Knight of Bows. I'm just going to see if I can put it on the candle. No. I could really do a little owly around here. I'm just going to lay him down for a second. Now, the Knight of Bows is all about, well, actually, I think it's just the Knight of Wands. Yes. And that, to me, signifies that you are going to have some energy. Oh, it looks, to me, the little fox, you know, I don't know whether you can see with his little eyes. It looks very sleepy, like he's just come out of hibernation, or he's still, you know, thinking about things. Coming out of hibernation, and to me that does indicate that there will be some kind of movement forwards. You may see things in a different way and how it requires action. You could decide to take up something new this week based on your New Year's resolutions. Perhaps, you know, the 9 of Vessels may actually relate to some of your New Year's resolutions, but the most important thing is that you work on your own happiness. Now that could mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people, but with this gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous little fox here, I think that you may be looking at things a bit differently, if that makes sense. Just kind of, because the fox to me is a hunter, and the fox has a bit, you know, wily ways, it wanders around, and he's quite a strong being, but he's also, you know, seen as cute and cuddly, and I think that can represent Scorpios quite well in the general scheme of things. I mean, you may have to think, yeah, again, you may have to think outside the box and a bit of quick wit and cleverness here. And I do feel that there is a chance to change things. To me, he seems like a wanderer. So if you've had set plans that you want to achieve with the Nine of Vessels, you may want to change them a little bit, alter them. Don't feel like you have to have things set in stone. I know we've got the stone people there, but that's for an entirely different thing. This is a chance to leave your old ways behind. So I think moving from this onto this, it's kind of a gradual movement. You're putting your conscious thought into physical action by being cunning, by knowing your surroundings, by understanding who you are. And I think that's going to be really good for you. Now with the Page of Bows, it's the little stoat. And I apologise if this is a bit dark. I can't really see on my computer, but this is basically, again, hunting instinct. Its ability to look around you and see what can be made and what resources can be made. So this could be working your way up the ladder. Also, I think this could be like the similarity between the stoat and the fox is that they look before they leap. They don't just jump into it with both feet and say, well, hey, this is me, this is gone. You know, if you, as much as you get the energy in the first week with the Nine of Vessels, I think you do want to change some things, and you start changing it, but then your goals, even within the first 4 weeks of January, shift a little bit. And that's, you know, that's not against anything. You could have unexpected news, like somebody offering you temporary work, or you could have an opportunity, or just a bit of news that's comes through, because the pages are the messenger cards. So it could be giving you a, what is it? Something strange is going on as well. That's what I seem to see here. Bit of something out of the ordinary with this. So keep your wits about you. Keep a bit of the fox about you when it comes to how you feel in January and the third week there. But one thing that I feel is absolutely lovely to experience is the Ace of Bows, which in this reading, or this deck, oops, come here, you slipping thing, basically means the spark of life, yes, but also the Ace of Wands. Now here I would say that it's perseverance, creative means. You've got the spark and the fire as to go about what you need to do. You've made the plan, and you know, like in all these weeks, you've made the plan, and now it's the time to put that into action and reap the rewards of it. In all, it seems like it's for, you know, for being a cold month where I am, it seems like you're going to have a little bit of fire and a little bit of pep to go out and get what you want. Just getting a vision of somebody who may be accepting a proposal of some kind. Now, I don't mean romantic proposal necessarily, but there will be an offer or a proposal of, you know, working with somebody else. There's definitely a partnership coming, but you need to make sure that you both have the same creative vision and the same understanding. Now, for those of you who would rather just kind of live a quiet life, because I know that there are some Scorpios out there who don't want the hustle and bustle of creativity and everything else, this I think is more of a private thing for you. This is something that seems to be speaking to you on a spiritual inner level, where you kind of just want to spend time painting. You just want to spend time with your creative endeavours or walking around in nature. You don't want to be fussed with everything else. You don't want to have to force yourself to improve, you know? So I get the feeling that this could be something that you don't really want to, as long as you've got a house over your head and a fire in the hearth, you're not too fussed. That's what I feel like. And that is actually a beautiful way to end January. I think you've gone through all the motions of making the plans for the year, and now you just kind of want to sit back and wait for it to happen. But for those of you who are a bit more happy-go-lucky, or driven to get there, like the Aries or the Sagittarius star signs, you know, that may be in your chart. I think this is where you could use the instant, you know, the instant to shine and really push forwards to get what you want. Is hit the target. You've got a start. Carry on going if you can. Ooh, somebody just said negotiate. Yeah, negotiate if you can. Don't just settle for what's presented to you. If you feel like you're worth more, negotiate. Vigilance. Now, for most of you, I feel this is almost like standing the test of time. You've ploughed on and on and on and on and on and on, and they keep just saying on and on and on for some time now, and it's well overdue to get the reward. And they're saying that no matter how many times you look at videos on YouTube that say you're going to get your reward this month, some of you may go, well, it's not me, it's never me, so why should I believe this? It's never going to be me. You know, I'm always in the background. I'm always without a reward, even though I work my socks off. Keep going, because you're on the verge of it. You're on the precipice of something bigger than you anticipated. You know that dream you held in as a child that you've hoped it would come true, and maybe you've kind of tried to work for it over the course of the last few months, maybe even years, just in the side dream as something that you really wanted to achieve? That could happen for you in minutes. If you give up now, you will never know. And if there's one thing that I understand being a Scorpio, we want to know stuff. We hate not knowing. And just carry on as much as you can. You don't have to drain your bank balance. You don't have to drain your energies. But keep going. You won't know if you don't try. You won't know if you keep dedicated to it. Stone people are there because they're salt of the earth, you know. They've stood the test of time. They have persevered. They are still here. Even though the waters ran through them, ran over them, ran around them, cut paths in them, that's I think a metaphor for emotions is what I'm seeing. No matter how much that happened, they're still there. You know, they're transformed into different formations, but they're still there. And there's still a lot that can be done. So when January happens, the main message that I seem to be getting is that you are going to be happy and hopeful about the year. Don't let the energy fall too fast away by thinking, oh, nothing's going to happen though, because keep going with it. Again, I think it's like New Year's resolutions. You keep it for 5 seconds, ha ha ha. But this isn't just for the new year. This is for the next 2, 3, 5 years. This could shape so much more than just 365 days, unless it's a leap year, in which case 366 days. But you know what I mean? It's something happening here that I think if you just gave up, you would not enjoy seeing everybody else reap the benefits that you could have done if you just held on a little bit longer and just kind of tried. And I think as well, somebody's kind of saying, don't ask too many opinions, because everybody has a different one. Not everybody will have the same. I don't know who that was, but somebody, I will say it word for word. Apologies if you're offended by swearing, but they said, nobody has the same bloody opinion all the time. You've got different advice here, there, and everywhere. You're going to tie yourself in knots if you keep looking at different bloody opinions. Go with your instinct. Go with your gut. If you're a Scorpio, act like one. Maybe that was a message to me. I don't know. But it was very impassioned. And I think that you could get where you need to be, or start seeing the results of getting where you're going in January. So keep up the good fight, my Scorpios. I would love to know how you get on. Do message me below. Also, I hope you enjoy the new cards, because I do. And if you would like a personal reading from me, go to the website. All the readings are on there. I'm hoping to get my Etsy shop back up and running as well, actually, because there's some things I've been thinking of putting on there, some different little tweaks and things. If you would like to subscribe, absolutely wonderful. If you would like to message me or email me, my email's down below. Also, I am on Facebook and Twitter. If you'd like to donate and support me on Patreon, all that information is below as well. And yeah, I'm just hoping that, my resolution is to continue improving the channel, is to hopefully get a HD camera at some point so I can actually present these messages in a higher format, and also just to continue improving my skills and my tarot reading skills so that you benefit from that. So that the readings come through clearer, so that the spirit guides and whoever else wants to come through is able to communicate with you and give you the reading that you truly can interpret in a finer way, or that I can give you in a finer way. I mean, this is a very strong message and I heard this loud and clear, but there's always improvement for everybody, and I think that's one of my resolutions. So, my dear lovelies, I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know how things go for you, as I say, and I look forward to reading for you soon.